Hi everyone, I thought I'd try this wireless experiment here, and I haven't gone through to show you the making of these coils, but what I thought I'd do, because I've seen so many on the internet, I wasn't sure if it worked or it didn't work. I did try something yesterday with a BC 547 transistor, and it kind of got my battery hot and everything else. So anyway, today I thought I'll have another go at it with a 1.5 volt battery. I've had 20 turns wound and 20 turns again wound, so with the tapping of it. I'll show you the circuit diagram in a minute. It's pretty simple, but this time today, instead of having the 1k resistor which I had yesterday, I put a 4.7k resistor there, and it kind of works. So let me just hook this up again and just try it. Now if you're trying to make one of these, a lot of comments I've read which says, oh, what size has it got to be, the diameter of this and the turns of that, etc, etc. So as you can see, oh sorry, better put the battery in as well. Can you see, do you see it light up? Okay, battery's not in properly, forgive me. Okay, I don't know if you can see this lit up. I'll show you more closely. Okay, I'm going to take the camera off there to show you this. Okay guys, so here's the coil which is just stuck on top like this, like that, and that's the setup there. So I've got my transistor there, got my battery connected there, etc, etc. Anyway, long and short of it is, here's the thing lit up. Can you see that? Lit up. Okay, so if I take the coil away from here, you see, where's it gone? It's not lit up. As soon as I put the coil back on, it lights up. Right, so okay, so I'm going to just hold the camera. So I'm going to move the coil. It's gone, I think. Anyway, okay guys, to clarify a few things. So what I've done is I stuck this coil down here, and this coil I've put it into there and put the LED there. I put a larger LED there. So I'm going to put the battery on here, 1.5 volts battery, with one hand. As you can see, the LED is not lit up, right? So when you put the coil over this, in theory, there it is, lit up now. And there's me holding the coil down there. Okay, so that's lit up. If I lift it up, see it's going off, on and off. So as you can see that this is lit up, can you see it? Lit up. And the beautiful thing is, as you lift it off, it fades and it comes into the magnetism flux, which is very good. And you can see it's very well lit up now with me pressing this down against this coil indeed. So, and if you move to the side, it does the same thing. I love it. It's beautiful, and I'm glad I could demonstrate this very nicely indeed. So let's get on with it. This is the drawing on it. Let me just undo this. Right, what have we here? Well, the coil with the LED is this one here. I've just wound 25 turns and put LED across it. That's all it is. The 222 is the collector, base and emitter, as you can see, and the emitter is going to the negative of the battery, and the positive is going to the middle of the tapping of the coil, which is the main coil, this one here. You got the tapping of it in the middle, which is going then to the battery, and 20 turns on each side here. So we'll start here, wind 20 turns, put a tapping on, wind 20 turns, put this out. So one end of this coil I had to connect it to a resistor. I have a 4.7K, so that's what I just used. I don't think it matters that much as long as it's not too low. And then onto the base, otherwise blowing the transistor, I think. And the other end I connect it straight to the collector coil there. This is what I'm showing you here, is a 2¼ inch diameter, the coil I wound. And there's one wire coming off to say that's the start, wind it, that's your middle tapping, wind it, and then that's your other one. I'm using a 30 standard wire gauge because that's what I've got. I don't think there's anything else you need to know. This is what I used for my winding the coil round. So questions then. Question is this, that people say what size diameter does it matter? I personally don't believe it matters. What about the coil turns here? Does it matter? Some people say 15 plus 15, others say 40, and have to be 40 on this one. It doesn't matter because I put 25 turns on just to experiment, and it works just as well. Of course, if I put more turns on, I wonder if it will light up more. If I use a different gauge wire, I wonder if it still will work, which I'm going to just do in a minute. I think I have a thicker gauge wire than this, I'm not sure, or a thinner. I'm going to try that out with a different diameter, and also put 40 turns on to make a difference, or maybe 50 turns on, just see what happens. Okay, I think I could change the battery to a higher battery, and this would probably light up more, but I'm not too sure about my transistor here. I don't want to burn it out. So okay guys, what I thought I'd do is I'd put another battery in instead of 1.5. This is supposed to be 12 volts, but it's 11.5 or something like that because it's gone down. But look at the brightness of the LED right there. See how bright it is? Just because I put a bigger battery in. And it still works nicely. Bit of wires are loose, that's all. There you go. So that's working nicely as well. But I didn't leave it on as 12 because I'm not sure if my transistor will get blown away. There you go. So battery source makes it a bit more brighter, but not advisable. And a quick experiment here guys. I don't have a thick wire as thick goes, but I've wound some of this wire. I've only got 9 turns around this. I know it's blue and yellow. I'm only using the yellow, so it's 9 turns. I made it a smaller gauge as well, and it does work. Have a look at this. See, there you go. It does work. Can you see? So if I take this off, you can clearly see that, right? So if I just zoom in a bit. Right. Now the 1.5, put a 1.5, okay, you can put a 1.5 battery on it this time. It works, but it's very, very low. As you can see, it's only 1.5. So it is working, but it's very low. What I've done this time, guys, I've connected the red and yellow wire in series. So it's got 18 turns now. And you can see it still works. It's a little bit more brighter than just having 9 turns on a 1.5 volt battery. Okay, so I'm going to change the battery now and put the 11 volt, which is what I got here. I'll just put it in. It's a lot brighter. So battery does help, turns do help, gauge doesn't 100% matter. There you go guys. So I thought I'd try a different transistor, see if it works with a different transistor. And I've just put this other transistor in here, which is BC547. Okay, so I'm going to just try it out now. I've changed the LED here. I'm still using this 11 volts kind of thing. And nothing's working. Okay. So what I did do is I changed this resistor, which is a 4.7k, and the only resistor I've got, which is a bit lower, is about half a k. So if I just put that in from the base, it goes. Okay, so if we try with this one now, as you can see, the LED lights up. See? There you go. So it lights up nicely. Okay, I don't really like that because that's very low resistor, low resistance, and so I don't really like to keep it on too long in case it's burning my transistor out. But this is a BC547. I had to turn it around because obviously the leads are the opposite way around. And I found another transistor here, which is, let me tell you. So the other transistor I found is a 2N4401, and its leads are same as 2222A, same way. So I can just put that in. Here it is, 2N. So I've just got that in a bit more better there. And here we go again. There you go. That's working as well. So 2N4401. I just happen to have that transistor. It's not like I went looking for it. So that's working fine. I'm just going to change the resistor on the 2N back to my 4.5 or 7k. See if it works with this. Here we go again. Oh yes, it works fine with this one, look. So the only one that didn't work with the high resistance is the BC547. So conclusion then, guys, is that any amount of turns will do, in a sense. Any diameter will do. It doesn't have to be a certain diameter, certain turns, or even certain gauge wire. It doesn't have to be a certain resistor, transistor, because I've showed you a few, it works. The only thing that might need changing is the resistor, but then be careful in case if the resistor is too low, it can burn your transistor out. But I didn't leave it on for long, just in case it would. But the higher resistance, I would leave it on, which is this one here. I would leave it on. It should be working fine. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe and thumbs up, please.